So you've held a 3-day event and it went great, but nobody bought. I'm going to be talking about why nobody buys at a live event. And usually it has to do with they don't believe that it will work for them. You've probably either overtaught or you've just overwhelmed them, or worse of all, you've taught at them and they just don't believe that it will work for them. This is something that we build into events that has more than doubled and tripled sales. I'm going to go through the high level of it. So you have this great offer. And what is an offer? It gets people an outcome. It solves their pain points. It gives them the tools and resources that they need to get to where they want to go. They're here, the gap is here, and you're up here, and it shows them how to get there. So why are people buying? You know that you have a good offer. You know that it solves all the problems. They don't believe that it will work for them or that it actually solves their individual problems. This is a messaging issue more than anything else. So what do you want to look at? You want to, first off, take your offer and take the individual items in your offer and figure out the specific pain points that they solve and what tools you're using to solve that. Once you have those two things together, then you want to look for case studies and things that you can build into what you teach to show people that you've gotten people results. This builds trust. You also want to show retargeting ads out in front of the event. So over here, they buy, then they've got a time period before the event and then the event. So what do you want to do in that time period? There's a couple things in there that you really want to build in. The first one is retargeting ads of successful clients that you have worked with. Retargeting ads are incredibly cheap to run. You're going to spend $5 to $10 a day for a list of a couple thousand because it's such a targeted audience. Those retargeting ads, you want to show specific case studies, not general testimonials. Oh my goodness, it was great. Or, oh my goodness, working with them was so much fun. I had a great time. You want to show, hey, I had this specific pain point. I was really bad at speaking on stage. Steve showed me how to speak on stage and how to get my message across. I now sold millions of dollars. That is a specific story arc, right? Pain, epiphany, outcome. And the epiphany should be your event and your training. You want to show multiples of those built around the pain points that your offer solves. This indoctrinates people to know that they will get the outcome that you want at their event. This is exactly what you're going after. The other two things that we build in out here, the first one is a networking event. You want to have a pre-event of some kind and you want to do it really, really well. This not only builds the know, like, and trust factor, but it also gets people warmed up to you, your coaches, your salespeople, and your methodologies. So you want to put that in, and then you want one-on-one calls with the coaches or the salespeople that you're going to have closing them, because they're going to be texting them throughout the event. Now, the genius of this is if they're texting people throughout the event, hey, Joe, how are you doing during this event? Did you get some powerful takeaways during that session? If Joe comes back and says no, they can problem solve. They can figure out what's going on and they can make sure Joe feels supported. But without the two things out here, the networking call and the one-on-one call, this call cannot happen. Implementing those things right there will more than probably double your sales. Then when you're in the event, you want to take that same offer and you want to make sure instead of just teaching people, you want to tell stories that get people really engaged and to see themselves having the outcomes. That is the most important thing. Teaching is not why people buy. We don't buy with logic. We buy with emotion and we back it up with logic. So get them emotional first. If you found this video helpful, I can help you build these things out. This is what we do. You can click the link down below to get on a call with me. I'll be happy to walk you through any of this and show you what we can do for you at your event. We build all this out. I show up and MC it to make sure that everything stays on the rails and that you are supported. And I'll see you in the next video.